opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Here's the handoff. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13th. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it to the right side. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And more importantly, we've got an early barn burner as both teams have come out firing, as you'll see on the stats. Will the offenses continue to walk it up and down the field, or is there a defensive stop somewhere as we start the second quarter? Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff, all the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of nice discipline by this defense.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. They found a way to get him the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Oklahoma offense will go back to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough.
There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The give to the tailback. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Man, the defense had that one completely bottled up, and he eventually just had to live to fight another play.
Yeah, I love the discipline on defense, too. Everybody where they're supposed to be. Everybody staying in the gap, so they just kept funneling the ball to the outside.
Oh, it's on the ground! Live ball! The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Sooners in the hurry-up. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mateer. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Roberts. Got room at the 35. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. On the run, it's Martin. Shakes off the defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll bring it out. It's Burks. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Going to swing it on second down. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Back to throw, it's Mateer. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Sooners will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On first and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they've regained the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the...
Going deep. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. BYU lines up quickly. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Bringing it back. The 40. The 30.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize, they get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
He goes, they'll mark it at the 16. The Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. On the move, it's Tatum. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He might want another play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown Sooners! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown, BYU. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The hand to the running back. He breaks a tackle. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Mateer. Makes the catch. Runs through the tackle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The give out of the gun. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget it.
He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, BYU! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Mateer. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. We've reached the break. BYU is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, going to the air. Finds his man. It's Burks. Turning it on. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Sategna. They'll ride him out of bounds comes after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They get to the line quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to the ground game on the left. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Never a doubt. All tied up here in the 4th quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Offense headed back out to go on the attack. Looking to pass. It's Hillstat. Quick completion on the out route. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the connection. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Wide receiver going in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Give to the running back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Snagged out of the air. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when Mike...
Touchdown Sooners! They move here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. See what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cougars will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cougars! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man, it's Burks. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Mateer. got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
The offense changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Snatches it on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
BYU right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now to keep this overtime drive going on third and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Gets rid of it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Cougars! And they score first here in overtime.
When that field shrinks, you got to have the big boys down here that you can just throw it up to. Let them make plays. Make it look like run. All the big boys on the field. Slip that tight end out. Find him. They'll do the rest.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. On the ground, it's Tatum. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical. And a nice job getting it to the ground.
Trailing by a touchdown, third and goal, and they have to have it here in overtime. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Fourth and goal, and this is the ball game. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by one, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
No interest in another overtime. They'll go for two and the win. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They're not going to mess around. They'll go for two and the win right here. He got it. The aggressive call pays off and wins the game in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Looking for space. It's Ott. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Fires to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sooners! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Stevens. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes a handoff. It's Hill. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Give to the running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry up. From the gun to Give, looking for room. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. 5-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense in the hurry up. Rides to the back. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to pass. It's Green. He wants to take the top off. A full dive to haul that one in.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open receiver.
Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll give it to the back. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for room, it's Ott. Past the sticks, and he may get more. At the 45 on his way. Open space in the middle. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Now he's going to break the pocket. Slings it downfield. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Green. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. The 30. The 10. Touchdown Sooner. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
How about the aggressive play call backed up near your own end zone? Your quarterback drops back in the end zone. If he gets tackled, it's a safety, but it pays off. The defense is a little too aggressive, takes the big shot down the field, and he walks in for a 98-yard touchdown pass.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stevens. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like
breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
Turns on the Jets. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Buying some time. He'll take a shot. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the 2nd play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the 3rd play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to throw it again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Looking for a man. It's Green. Dumps it to the back. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Tatum. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Stevens. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Green. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Open space at the 25. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Breaks the tackle. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now, setting up 4th.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a gap. It's Tatum. Got enough for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Off to the races to the right. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has...
Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Sooner.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Stevens. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to throw, it's Green. He uncorks one deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Let's get it.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pulls it in, it's Anthony. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The snap sets up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. And the Sooners will boot it away to start the second half. Bring it out. It's Stevens. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Dogs send that offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the left. Here he goes. At the 30. Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Here's the give off the left side. Hard running there. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Green. Makes the catch, it's Stevens. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turns it on at midfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of time before he fires right. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Power football with the run. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. Breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll try the left side. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Shows him the stiff arm. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in this situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal line.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little far. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stevens. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Green. That's caught. It's Anthony. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw,
he's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Have a
a day young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. They want to throw it. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. Powers through the defender. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but this is a critical 3rd down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it.
He's got it, first down and more. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Still running at the 35. Turning it on. Touchdown Sooners. And the stomping has commenced. it.